Mostly what you see as a doctor is
I was allowed to play at a primary school, and I used to be quite jealous of
like a slowly things start getting
just dolphin unicorn night.
To filibust is to speak at length in a political situation in which speaking until basically everyone else goes home means that you're able to stop legislation from being passed. So the ability to speak at length is really what establishes or wins something for you politically in a filibustering situation.
So the speaker has to stay on topic, but inevitably, because they're speaking for maybe 12, 13 or more hours, it does get very stream of consciousness and it's free associative, and that's one of the things that we were wanting to explore.
The event happened over 12 hours with 12 different speakers. The first speaker was 13 years old, and the speakers kept getting older as the piece progressed. So the last speaker was 73.
To give women permission, essentially, to have, go into a stream of consciousness. And I was just sort of fascinated about what people were going to say and what would happen.
Devon's really beautiful, but it's kind of boring sometimes.
Climate change worries me hugely, and I can't imagine why we're doing this to our children and grandchildren.
Fascinating watching people's non-verbal communication when they're speaking in that way. It gives you so much information about them.
Then I come to when I got divorced, you see? This was all a lead up to that. Living truthfully, and I thought, okay, so now let's talk about that a little bit. I don't know if you're interested so much, but like, fuck, I gotta say stuff, right? And I'm thinking about it now.
I think if anything, the project taught me that there's like a lot of hidden nuggets of gold that are hiding around all of the sort of like strange soil and rock of our undecided and unformed thoughts.
It was quite daunting to do, and to something that I had to really kind of keep preparing myself in my mind for before I got up and did it.
The challenge for me was actually whether I could actually speak for an hour. What I would speak about, would it be a stream of really appalling consciousness? And what was I going to let out?
So it seems a very timely moment to think about how those voices cohere and how the women's voices support one another.
And what's quite exciting, I think, about this project is the way that the gesture of giving a different group of women who we don't prepare really, and who we just invite to come up onto the platform, a voice and a platform in which to speak about some of these issues. Because of course we have our own perspectives on feminism and on women's rights, but so do they. I think that actually opening out that conversation to a larger group of women is really important, and making sure that trans women are included, and making sure that women of color are included, and that deaf women are included, and that just all of these brilliant human beings who happen to kind of occupy a somewhat similar social space have a say, is sort of what this project's all about.